All right. Woo, woo. Whew. Good morning. Currently 7 miles in. Feel good. Not gonna last that long, but I'm feeling good. Woke up actually a couple minutes before my alarm went off, which very rarely happens. I actually managed to get a pretty good night's sleep, which also doesn't usually happen for something difficult like this. But literally, the timing for everything was just perfect this morning. I got here at about 6:15, went to the bathroom, got my stuff on, filmed a little bit, and I wasn't even paying attention to the time. As I was walking up, feeling like I was ready to go, we were about 60 seconds shy of starting the race. So far, pretty perfect day. Weather is perfect too. Yesterday it was about 75 degrees. Today it's gonna be 55 degrees and cloudy. Just a couple little showers. Tomorrow it's gonna be 87. Next day's gonna be 90. So we got very fortunate with the weather. So I'm grateful. Grateful to be out here. Grateful to be running. That's kind of what I'm gonna be reminding myself of today when things get hard, is just how grateful I am that I can run, and that I made it to the start line, and that I'm giving it my all. So yeah, let's get some miles in. Just in time to get through that low point. Gotta love it. Whew! Not sure if I should be wearing my rain jacket or not. I'm feeling good. Finish it up. 2 more to go. Oh. And to the top of the hill. My legs are shot. It's gonna be just shy of mile 40. First loop is 40 miles. Second 2 loops are 30. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be looking at my watch. 41.6, 41.7 miles in. Another low point. Just gotta ride it out. There'll be another high moment. Started picking up the pace a little bit, but gonna be a lot of walking. I don't know how much more shots of everything I'm gonna get. Might just be me talking and suffering. Emphasis on that. Not quite at 50 miles yet. Honestly, it's been really nice seeing other people with not just this hat on, but other BPN hats on. It just gives me something to yell out to them. Like, let's go Team BPN. It gives me a little hit of adrenaline. It just kind of pumps me up a little bit. And it seems like we're all about evenly spread out throughout the race. Got to run with one person for about 10 miles who is wearing the exact same hat as me. So, great people out here. Even though we're all struggling, everyone still seems to force a smile on their face when they pass you. And I do the same, because I try to. Getting over another low point. Started crying a little bit. But I'm about to be at the Steeps aid station soon. And then I gotta try and get to Brunswick before it gets dark out, because that's where my headlamp is. So, yeah. My knee never bugs me during any of my training. The Ironman, and now for this, just hurts. And it's a different spot every time. Ironman, it was inside of my knee, now it's outside of my knee. My T-band is clicking, and it hurts. But I will say, I just had to walk about 3 miles, and stretched it out. And I was able to run a little bit, so just take a little breather and then get back to it. It's starting to get dark. I've fallen behind a lot. So I got about 4 miles to the aid station where I pick up my first headlamp. It's gonna be dark by then. I apologize for all the negativity, but I guess I should say in advance, because I've never wanted to quit something so bad in my whole life. I just keep having these thoughts go through my head that I don't think that 24-hour or multi-day things are really my thing. I had so much fun with both the 50 milers that I did. I had so much fun on race day for the Ironman. But like 100 miles, man. I don't know if it's because I was really sick last week and I haven't run in 2 weeks or what, but my legs are just beyond fried. My knee hurts. Every time I try to run, I all but fall on my face. And I'm getting really sleepy, which I honestly thought was going to be my main problem. I just want to lay down and go to sleep. You know, if you've been watching my channel for long enough, you would know that if anything, I'm kind of Mr. Positivity. I'm really not digging all this negative self-talk. I don't know, I might be done. I knew going into this that this is the one thing I'll ever do that I might not actually complete. And no, I don't know. I just need to walk for a little while. Okay, guys. Oh, I gotta get that out of my face. Sorry if you can't see me. I think I'm done. I can't even stand up right now, so sorry to let you guys down. I mean, I know you don't actually care, but not like that, but you know what I mean. Like, doesn't affect your day. But still gonna post this, and you know, still good experience. Just last several hours just have not been good for me mentally, and I don't know. I mean, obviously right now with how much pain I'm in, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna try this again, but we'll see how I feel in a few days or a few weeks. But anyways, I'm gonna hit mile 60. I'm gonna walk to mile 60. I got about 1 mile left, or actually it's just shy of mile 60, but I don't care. But thank you for watching, and I guess I'll talk more to you guys about it soon. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, it is currently Tuesday, so 3 days after the fact. I am finally walking around like normal again. Still gonna take a few more days before getting into some hiking or running or anything like that. But I just wanted to give a little overview for what happened on Saturday. Clearly, I dropped out just before mile 60. I think it was like 59.6 or something like that. I learned a lot from this race, of course, and I'll get into it more in a future video. But the two main things that I found, to be completely honest, that really kind of got me during this race was, one, when I checked the weather, it said it was going to be in the low 50s, even like high 40s most of the day with a little bit of rain. So I treated it just like a normal 40 to 50 degree run, and I did not bring nearly enough electrolytes because it turned out to be very humid and it poured on us for a good while. I was very calm and relaxed during the actual rain part, but it just, again, like I should have treated it like it was gonna be 75 plus degrees, and I should have packed a lot more electrolytes. I should have tested out some salt tabs or salt sticks as well. I just stuck with Gatorade Endurance and half of a serving of my BPN electrolytes in each bottle, which I would consume about 1 bottle every hour. I was having a decent amount of fluids every hour. I was having between 17 and 20 ounces every hour, which, you know, for running slow and not like sweating a whole lot is fine for me, but I needed to almost double the amount of electrolytes that I was getting in. And that was proven to me when I did drop out only a few minutes after I ended up getting extremely dizzy and having to lay down literally on the side of the road to avoid passing out. And I felt much better after having some more electrolytes after that. I couldn't even think about trying to walk. Like my legs, like the not having enough electrolytes was really affecting my legs. And the second main thing that really got me for this race is honestly my training. I went back through all of my training for this race, and I do have some small excuses for this, but at the same time, like, that's all there really are, is just excuses. I was sick twice during my training, so 3 out of the 15 weeks that I spent training for this, I ran 0 miles in those weeks, but I was averaging in the mid-30s for my mileage each week. I needed to be averaging at least between 50 and 60 miles a week to be able to do this and have the leg strength to be able to do this. and I wasn't hitting that mileage. I only had, I think, 2 weeks of my entire training where I broke 50 miles, and that's on me. Obviously, when I'm sick, I'm gonna take care of my body and be prepared to run more, but even without those 3 weeks of me not training, I still averaged like 37 miles a week, which is just not enough. So I'm gonna give this another go. Literally within 12 hours of me stopping, I literally got like 4 hours of sleep after that, and I woke up in the morning and I was like, I can't fall back asleep because my heart rate, your heart rate's just all over the place after doing something like that. But I woke up to a phone call from one of my pacers telling me that if I decide to do this again, he would sign up and do the entire thing with me with absolutely no goal on time, which honestly at this point, like, I don't care. Like, in the back of my head, I kept thinking sub 24 hours was like the goal, but it's like, at this point, I just need to get it done. Like, I have never felt the way that I do for wanting to complete something this much, other than when I set out to hike the Appalachian Trail. Even the first time that I set out to do that, I was determined, but I think that I would have failed if we didn't get kicked off the trail that year. I didn't have enough money saved. I wasn't prepared for that. And by getting kicked off the trail and kind of failing that year, it lit a fire in me that made me so determined to hike the whole trail the next year that it happened. I knew it was gonna happen. Nothing was gonna stop me. And this is the first time I felt like that since my thru hike. So I'm excited to get rested up, recover, and work really hard to do this again. I'm looking at doing this in the fall, the Pine Creek 100-mile run, but we'll see. I needed to let my legs rest up, make sure I didn't cause any injuries, and just kind of take notes as to where I'm at. But yeah, I'm gonna try again.